Oh, there we go. I think I'm here. I'm live. Sure.
Coming through good. Yeah, I don't know if they'll fit in there. Camera comes and goes. Yeah. Set the headphones on. Everybody in the camera view.
Yeah, it's telling me I have a poor wireless connection. Okay, so I'm gonna just 86.
Ask you some questions, the talk we had out there.
That's why I didn't want to give you too much.
That's all right.
Hi guys. I already got lipstick on my mic, so I'm hoping I could turn this around. I know he always says I don't talk in the mic, and I make an honest effort to do such. It just doesn't work out that way. Okay, you're gonna need your headphones because you're not gonna be able to hear us talk.
All right.
Well, you probably can at the table, but he's gonna tell you to put them on. I'm just warning you.
Yeah. Oh. I was just getting that memo.
We've been doing it for like going on.
Hi. KUAW 98.5.
Hello, everybody. Listen to Humanomics. My name is Tanner Kasky, and we have two special guests on the show today. One of them is Lakeisha. Present yourself.
Hello, my name is Lakeisha Ville.
All right. Next.
Hello, my name is Atlanta Johnston.
And then we have the co-host.
Hello, my name is LaShawn.
Okay, so today we have a special guest, Lakeisha, and we're going to ask her a few questions today. So Lakeisha, please tell us what you do for a living.
Well, for a living, I own and operate my own real estate company, property management company. And then I also own and operate a remodeling service. And then I also own and operate a company, a lead abatement removal company for the health department.
Oh, okay. Then.
So that's what I do
amazing.
for a living. And then I'm also a planning commissioner for Blue Springs.
All right.
And then I also run a nonprofit named Sandy's Kids.
Okay. So we got a Black Girl Magic.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
So with the Blue Springs Planning Commission, tell us more about that. Like, what do you do?
Well, I am over all zoning regulations. So if there is an open field of land, I can say pretty much what I want built on that land, zone it for that specific thing. And just like last week, my last meeting, someone wanted to turn a warehouse into a restaurant. So I'm over things like that. I make those decisions. If you want something done, you have to present it to me and get my permission. That's right. That's right.
It's like, hey, you know what? I don't think that's a good idea in this area, but
we'll talk more about it.
We might be able to work something out.
So with the Sandy's Kids, tell us how you go about, how you went about creating that organization.
Right. Well, my grandmother, Sandra Faye Kirby, she passed away in September of 2016, holding my hand, actually. She took her last breath. And when she passed, I just could not let her go. So
Okay.
she loved children. I love children. I am not able to physically have any more children. And then just this idea was just birthed within me. And then I could not sleep until I figured out how to get the idea from my head
Yeah.
into action.
Yes. And you presented like, you know what, I can't let this die in vain. So let me go ahead and create
Yes.
something that will.
Yeah, that is
that will-
right.
that will-
In honor of her. And then I just wanted to provide a clean, reliable, safe place that kids can go to in the summer.
That's
Okay.
amazing.
Yes.
That is. So
That's
how
an
many-
awesome energy to have.
So how many kids do you provide for?
On
your family?
average,
Yes,
I have
on
no
average.
less than 15 kids a day.
That's pretty good inside the community, and
Yes,
and these are the kids that's in the inner city
Yes, sir.
that basically that needs a little push
That
as
no
far-
one thinks about.
Yes, that no one thinks about.
Yes.
As far as feeding and teaching them about communication
Yes.
and teaching about the health and possibly teaching about other life lessons that they're not getting inside the school
Things they
or
don't know.
around the neighborhood. Yes.
Yes, sir.
That's
I am here.
That's pretty amazing.
I want
like
them to know you always have someone. You have me.
yeah,
You
and
all-
that's what
you
yeah
Sandy's kid.
yeah you said these kids
That
like
is
hey
right.
if you
Right.
with Sandy, you my kid. I'm
That
gonna give
is
you the
right.
world.
That
I'm gonna
is
give you the
right.
world. Yeah,
That's right.
And that's pretty amazing. I don't think it's a lot of our generation that's really putting forth the effort to be like, hey, say we need to really teach our kids this. Like we really need to make sure they know about what's going on in the community, financial literacy, about healthcare, about
Economics.
about economics,
Definitely
and that's
economics.
where we need to start. It needs to start in the household. And I do not think that the parents do not give enough information to their kids. I
Well,
think
how
it's
can they
legit-
give it to the kids if they don't have it?
Right.
Yeah. So who's really going to be teaching it? Like it takes a village, right?
That's right. And
Yeah.
I am building these kids' village.
Right.
Yeah, and
It starts
we-
with us.
That is
It starts with us. Yeah.
It
Like-
definitely starts with us.
Like I don't have no kids, but I love to take care of the kids. I love to provide for the kids. I love to feed my community. I love to feed the people who can't provide for themselves. Like if I was a millionaire, you better believe that this community will be up and running the way it should be.
But it doesn't even take money.
Yeah, it doesn't
You don't
even take
even
money.
have
No,
to be
it doesn't
a-
even take
It
money.
takes
Like
love.
it takes love. Like it
That
takes
is
donuts.
right. Just letting these kids know that someone is here for them.
Yeah.
Because it's really,
It's-
honestly, on an everyday basis, I feel like when we're dealing with people in our community, I feel like it's all about the time and the effort. And it takes a lot to actually get up and go prepare those meals and get up and have those partnerships with harvesters and places like that to be able to give back. And I feel like that's what we lack as a whole. The money, definitely lacking. However, it starts with the love, I feel like.
Definitely. Lead with love, and everything else will follow. If your heart is pure, people will really see that you're
people really
genuine
see it,
about
yeah.
what you're doing.
Yeah,
And-
like this generation want to see more young people sort of act on situations, and if they see more people be involved.
Right.
And at this point, like we're steady getting everybody's woke. This is a woke generation, so to speak. It's like
Yeah.
it's like hey, like yeah, you gonna say like hey, we're woke. I think we're woke now. I'm like, oh, y'all woke now. Okay, what happened 10 to 15 years ago when everything was
Right.
going,
I think we were so busy getting fed the BS.
Yeah.
We were just, getting fed the BS. I mean, I know I was fed the BS, but when you come from but when you come from a school like Northeast, hey, when you say college is the out, I'm going. I'm out of there.
college.
Right.
So it's like, you gotta, you wanna get away from it. But when I got away is when I kind of realized that we really don't need to get away. We really need to come back.
Yeah, we did. Yep, there you go.
Get
Yeah,
as much as
come-
you can and come back and
Definitely.
figure it out.
I think people are running away from the problems that's in the community,
Mhm.
and that's why we have a lot of this stuff going down the way it's going down,
Mhm.
and it shouldn't happen like that. but we as a community is letting it happen because we don't have the knowledge or the know-how to stop it or to
Or you just don't want to get involved.
And like
Or
she
you
was
just don't
saying
wanna get involved.
earlier, some people they don't have the acceptance. Like she was saying, like some kids and most people are just like they just can't believe that somebody wants to help them or somebody wants to actually reach out to them. Like they're not used to it. So we have to learn to make that a part of our culture because it's not there.
Yeah.
Like the warm presence isn't there. Like we gotta bring that back to our community. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we gotta do it.
Right.
And it seems like as lady nurturers, we gotta do it.
You don't have to be great.
We gotta do it.
You gotta start.
Right.
Great.
Exactly.
You gotta get out there.
I like that.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Like I started when Trayvon Martin had got killed. Like that's what I knew. That was my wake up call. Like, where's all the young generation? Who's fighting for who? Like, who's fighting for us? Like I said, like when Martin Luther King died, the leadership died with him. There's nobody that we can really count on to be like, hey, who's gonna be leading to Washington? Like, name one person that you can lead to Washington. It's like if you give me a name,
You're gonna lead us to
It's gonna be you, man.
It's gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? Like if I ask you, I'm gonna get a name from you. If I ask her, I'm gonna get a name from her. I'm gonna get 10 different names from 10 different people. Back in the day, you just Martin, Martin, or Malcolm, or the Black Panthers.
We haven't had a generational Martin or Malcolm.
We haven't. We haven't. And that's the.
Obama was. He didn't do everything that I wanted him to do. But
Obama was our sunshine. He was our
superhero.
inspiration. He was a little Hercules, and he had a little Hercules in him. Just a little Hercules, not so much, but just a little bit.
Enough, I think, to get people excited.
To get us rolled up, to roll back the page.
Because honestly, that was my first out into the world of politics and just understanding what goes on in the community was the campaign, the OA campaign. And it was exciting. It was something that to see someone like me,
revolutionary.
It was like to see someone like us. It was like that's exciting, and that's the reason why I'm happy that I was able to meet you today, because I feel like being able to see a younger face, being able to see a face that is fresh
and that looks like us,
that's brown like us, that's brown like me, curls popping like me, honey. Right? So it's like, win. Definitely. So I'm happy to be able to meet you and be able to interact with us and just come together and do something positive.
I definitely appreciate all the black magic around here in the community. Like you said, Obama really brought it out. It's like people wasn't really excited until Obama got inside the office. Like he used social media. That's when social media was really took off. And he took advantage of
it. Donations they collected off
and the relevancy became like really appropriated because everybody was excited. Everybody was into it. It was not eye closed
to the wall, right?
Yes.
So why don't we get us over the wall? Why don't we do that?
That is. I like that. I like that. Like I stayed up late night watching him win the nomination, for president.
It was exciting.
Yeah, I was like, dang, I gotta go to work today.
But I think the thing that people didn't really like is that I think Obama was for everybody. Yeah. I think our race, they kind of wanted him to be like super suburb African American strong, but he was a cover. Yeah, he did his part though. He was an umbrella. He did everything, and not only that, I really think he did just about everything that he said that he set out to do. Yeah. He did. One by one. Right. He did.
All that. Like,
right.
They didn't let him do a lot of stuff. And that was a big kicker. Like a lot of the stuff that he was trying to get started. I know a lot of the stuff that just kind of fell by the wayside.
Right.
Yeah.
And that was kind of going to be a part of my topic, so I'm going to wait a little bit. But I got a lot of burning stuff about Mr. 45. Woo-wee. It's going down in the town.
We actually, now, since the seats are coming up for mayor and city councilman seats, like it's a lot of young people that's really coming about. Like it's like this is one of the biggest races. Like the mayor race, we have like 15 to 20 people.
I was about to say it's
and vote no on Prop A. Vote no on Prop A.
Yeah.
All
we have like 15, 20 people on this running a mayor race. Like that's exciting right there. Like
It's interesting.
It's interesting. Like we got like probably 7, 8, familiar faces in there, and then the rest are new. And then the councilman seats, we shoot this in the third district. We have like 10 of them just running. And all the other seats, you probably got more than
Well, you got my vote, Mr. Tanner.
Oh, okay, here we go.
All right.
That's the motivation I need right there. Like
Arsenio.
strong black women backing me up.
Yes, that's right.
That's right.
That's what I need. I also, I need the men out here to also back me up. It's kind of difficult getting the men because of egos. It's like, oh, if Tanner doing it, then if my name ain't on it, then why should I do it with him? And that's we gotta break that cycle. Like, I'm for everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind, I wouldn't mind joining you. I wouldn't mind you joining me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If we can get together as strong black men.
We need to change that crab in a barrel mindset.
Yeah.
We need to address that. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah.
There is something that everybody can do in this world.
Everybody.
You don't need to hate on your brother or your sister.
No, you don't. No, and that's the whole thing. Like they hate, they throw shade, they do this and they do that. I'm like, bro, we can really make something happen if we join up.
So we got to be a part of the new horizon of the revolution. Yeah. We're gonna have to be the ones that's gonna have to draw the strings and pull them together, because we can keep saying that it's not here, but we have to be a part of the move that's getting out there and getting it. But we got to be able to reach other people like y'all ladies that's willing to, we don't bump into people every day that's, you know what I'm saying, that's as optimistic and is ready to deal with the public just as you are. Other people, they have an agenda, they have an addendum. And we have to watch out for those type of people because, if it's not about your heart, if it's not that you're giving from your soul, then it ain't even no reason to put energies with energies, because you're going to mix up the whole thing. So it's
positive people out there. It's positive people out there. So it's like, I have a lot of hope for us, and I feel like even things that we have now that we didn't used to have, like social media was able to bring their voices to me, because I had never heard your voice before. I never really known Tanner for a long time, but never really got a chance to have those type of conversations. Right. So just to be able to get on my Facebook and see some positive energy and be able to see people that are actually talking about something that's worth talking about, because the videos are nice on Facebook, but this is a video that you need to click into, that you you want to make people click into, to be able to get out there and really.
And we always say to people, listen, tune in, and they be like, okay.
And I'm really tuning in. I'm in the comment section like, looking at it.
A lot of people need forerunners.
Yes.
So they need to be those forerunners. A lot of people don't have that.
That grassroots going down.
But they can do something.
Right.
They don't want to be the leader. They don't want to take lead, but they want to be a part of something.
Right.
So those are the people that we can, get their attention and bring them on board. It's a lot, like you said, it's a lot of positive people that are excited, and they can be excited about this if we present it to them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And especially incorporating those organizations that are already out here. There's a lot of motorcycle clubs. There's a lot of social clubs. There's even a lot of the fraternities and sororities that go out and do a lot of things. Like, there's a lot of Mason lodges that, just come out and do different things for the community. So it's about bringing those positive
together
and bringing them together. So that way we can really come up with something. And I'm really upset that we stopped the community get together that Terry Riley used to do. I haven't seen it done in a while, but that's something that it's been a while, but it's something I definitely think that we need to bring back to the community. All of these people, Brian B. Shining, with all of these people that we just
entertainers,
all these people, Sean Tyler, I see him on Soul Sessions, Simeon Taylor, like all of these people that we have that are positive, that we really need to get together. Mark's My Barber is always down there.
Right.
Just the people that are already positive, get them together.
And basically show our millennials, show this generation that it can be togetherness, and people can get together, and we all can be positive. We can communicate, and it's not boring. We can have a good time. And while it's on my brain, shouts out to Juneteenth. It was a success. I had so much fun with my people and my folks. I learned so much. I bought this shirt at Juneteenth. I have like 4 more. So y'all gonna see me like this week, next week. I'm gonna be dope because I got a lot of stuff from Juneteenth. I got this from a little lady. Oh, I forgot her name. I can't remember her name. That's bad for me. I'm gonna remember by the end of the time.
Positive
And
love
I got
after.
to see but I got to see the young entrepreneurs, grandma's tea. The kid with the bow ties. I got some massages done on my face. I mean, they had a whole building. The Lincoln building was the young people. I didn't want to leave from over there. I was like, oh my goodness. And this, I mean, I'm saying this is little people, little engineers. So we gotta catch them. We gotta get them in there.
Get them now.
Yeah, we gotta get them now.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's amazing. Maker's Mark is here coming to a lot of the kids that are into science and things like that. Maker's Mark. No, it's the fair that they come together. It's a lot of kids that do like robotics team and things like that. It's the Maker's Mark. It's
I'm
pretty cool.
a brand ambassador at Maker's Mark. It's one of my clients.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Maker's 46.
Yeah, see, she's all around black.
Right.
Like she's all around like
Yeah.
she's kind of like a unicorn right now.
Right. Free time. Yeah. Kids first. Then we do
That's right.
Like a unicorn of the
Right.
community. Like
I love it.
you know who? Yeah. I know a lot of great folks. You know, we are going to come together and we're gonna get this city right. You know, I just don't connect with people just to be connected. When I connect with them to spread the love, for purpose. You know what I'm saying? Just to like I sure don't. I really don't. Like, you know, I want to be out here in the community. If I can just be out here and get paid just for working with the community, trying to get the community up, then that'd be perfect for me. Yeah. Like that's what makes me sleep at night, knowing I did something for the community, knowing that I gave back to my community.
But we gotta be dope in the beginning because they ain't gonna pay you right off. So we we gotta get it all together. We gotta get it together.
We gotta get it all together. But yes, most definitely. But yeah, I like I said, like 2018, 2019 is gonna be year of millennials, and we really gonna have to get it together.
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna run for city council next year.
Yeah. I mean, hey, that's
okay.
Hey, I'm right behind you. You know, I don't even like. I'm just there. Like, who? Okay, I'm already. How much money you need?
Right. Let's go from there.
Like, you want me to feed? You say you want this building? All right.
Right.
She said she want this building. We gonna get this building. So yeah, that's a lot of dopeness though. Terrence, you have anything you want to say? All right, so we're about to take a small commercial break in Humanomics. We'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in. Invite some people to tune in. That was a successful 20 minutes.
We're gonna talk about
another topic.
That we want to talk about.
Hey, Lauren.
You want to stay or you want to leave? I mean, you can. It's about 30 more minutes. So, you know,
hi, Keisha. Hi, y'all. Thanks for supporting our broadcast.
Just talking about how the NFL, like, what should NFL do in the community? Like, should players like help more? Like, what about this? Basically, NFL commissioner was like, "Hey, it's law for you to stand up for the national anthem." Like, he's like, "You don't want no players,
right,
dealer or nothing like that." So we just want to talk about that. I got the breakdown right now. Hey, Terrence, you got the breakdown for that subject you want to talk about? For the subject, you got the breakdown. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So I was gonna talk to you. Yeah. My daughter has a disability. She's one special speech. So she's like.
I didn't know you had it.
Do we got comments? Huh? Because sometimes I try to go back, and sometimes I try to go back and answer the comments, But when I go to the station page, I don't think I can respond to the comments from my page on the station page. Yeah. So I always read them, but I never get to address them. Like, okay, so I can see the comments, but I don't think I can go in like and add a comment under there. Like if they're comment, yeah. If the reply is already going, I have to be like the last reply.
So imagine how that is.
Yes.
And I just feel like a lot of the people that are coming behind me don't have your to talk to. In our society.
Thanks.
See, yeah, that's like, and I've been like, the paperwork is a lot.
One of my
And then we all respond. You got this out.
Right.
I mean, well, you don't need that. I mean, for ask questions.
Yeah, just been through it all.
See, that's kind of how her situation is. I don't really know if she'll be able to have children, but I don't want to have any more because having a child.
I said it to you, but you're alive.
Yeah.
I know.
But you'll ask a question anyway.
Well, I'm going in the building.
All right.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things. It's just like.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to the Humanomics. We got a different subject we're going to talk about at this moment with Terrence Allen. Terrence Allen, go ahead and present that.
Hey, Auntie. You gotta do it again.
We
Yes. Today I want to talk about reparations, and I want to talk about the first question I had about them is, would we know what to do if we received reparations, us as Black people? For as like
monetary funds.
Are we?
No. Majority wouldn't know what to do. The thing about Black folks is we know how to make some money.
Yeah.
But we don't know what
we don't know how to do it.
We don't know how to...
And we're one of the biggest. But African American are the largest. We are the largest spenders in any economic market in America. We are the largest spenders, but we are impoverished. So I'm guessing that just the basis of the whole system is that we know how to make money, we know how to grind, we know how to get it, but we don't know what to do with it. We don't know how to save it. We don't know how to invest with it. And it takes a whole lot of financial literacy to be able to handle the amenities of actually just having money. Like, I think the basis of the stem of the system is what people see and how they see others like spend money, and everybody can't spend their money the same way. Everybody can't buy $100 Air Maxes in a whole $300 outfit, and then you got to pay your water, your light, But I mean, people are so stuck on fads and what's happening in the eye. Nobody is taking it into the ingestion as to the healthy way to spend money. So we can incorporate the healthy way of spending money in economics for African American people. We would shut down the whole Caucasian culture. We would shut down the world.
That is right. Like people don't realize, like, hey, you got to prioritize when it comes to that money. Like, people have $500, but guess what we as a Black community. I mean,
we have homeless people in Kansas City that are employed. We have homeless people in Kansas City that go to work every day and make money, and they can't provide a roof for themselves or for their children, simply because they don't have financial literacy.
Yes. They better spend on Jordans, clothing. Then here we are. You don't have a car, but you catch the bus fresh. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I mean, you could be well dressed, but you can't be like spending like hundreds of dollars on some outfits. You know darn well you ride the bus. You know that
I
doesn't
just
make
think
any sense.
It's funny that people with money dress very plain.
Yes,
We're not wearing 300, 400. No. We driving the same car. Wearing the same clothes.
Exactly.
We're not trying to be flashy.
No,
because we like keeping our money.
Yeah, that's right. Dude, and we don't even spend in the Black community, so it's got
34 minutes. the black dollar lasts.
Yeah, in the inside,
In
yeah,
the
inside,
community.
In the inside
But
community.
it's weeks
Yeah.
with other.
Yeah,
That's
like
so
they
sweet.
did.
And we're gonna
It's
start with
time.
Walmart. Walmart.
Yeah, yeah.
Man,
Walmart.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
I
it's
shop
like
at
circulate.
Walmart.
Yeah.
I literally got my entire outfit from Walmart.
Yeah. And people can't even tell because you know why? Because you make it look good.
That's right.
Right.
That's all it make. That's all it takes for you to make the outfit look good.
So, what do you think is some keys or some things that we can do to enforce financial literacy in our community?
I'm big on generational wealth.
Yeah.
I used to say,
Yes.
you know what, I want to work and
You
I
know
want to
what?
be able to take care of my kids. Then I said, you know what, I'm going wrong.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what, I want to work so I can take care of my kids. And I
Right.
said, you know what, I want to make it so I invest so I'm smart enough that any descendant of my body is able to live comfortably.
Man,
Of what I
can't with you
instilled in
today,
them.
young lady. I just can't.
Yeah, and that's the big thing. So no,
And that's the thing. Like,
No, we don't need reparations
like,
because it's gonna be blown.
Right.
I think that
another
we
question.
do need reparations. I just don't think that everybody knows what to do with it, but I definitely think that there are some people, family. I don't think that they should break it down and give everybody a check, but I do think that there should be some type of order when doing it. But I definitely think that we as a people deserve it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like we definitely deserve it. And the reason why they won't give it to us, honestly, and this is just a quote from Huffington Post, just from a professor that, you know, they were doing this study on, and he literally said that they will not give it to us because the world would have to admit that fault. And they're not
That
ready
is-
to admit that fault.
That is
So it
right.
would never happen because they're not ready to say that.
They admitted the fault for the Holocaust. They gave
Oh
Jews
yeah.
money.
Oh yeah.
Billions of
Oh
dollars.
yeah.
Billions
They
of
live
dollars.
very,
But the
very,
Jews,
very
they're way closer to them than
Yes.
us, unfortunately.
That's
A question I ask is: you see immigrants come to this country, and they're able to monopolize like hair salons, Chinese restaurants.
Mhm.
What is it about what they do versus what we're missing? Like, because we
They-
don't own.
You have a Social
immigrants
Security
get
card.
A lot of government assistance.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They do.
A
As soon as they come
of
in,
government
A lot.
assistance.
And they have the power of product. We will
Yeah.
have to go through we will have to go from ourselves to the next person, and then ourselves we will become the middleman. Whereas
Yeah.
with other enterprise, they're already in that part of, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
already
saying?
part
In
of
that
the unity,
they're
yeah.
already part of that industry. So
Yeah.
it would just be them bringing them to us versus us having to go to them to get them
Right.
to bring to us. But I want to go back
But
on.
they hire their own.
They
people.
do.
That's the whole thing. They hire.
They
their own
do,
people.
they
They come in. They tax. Well, first of all, they get a building. They say, "Oh, you going tax free?" Government gives them tax free for like 10 years, I believe, 10 years. And then after the 10 years, guess what they do? They transfer it over to another bank.
Right.
Now it's another 10 years. Now they,
Yeah,
now they
and they're doing what she's saying.
Here we go.
The first 10 years is for the first generation.
Yeah, first
The next
10
10 years is for the second generation.
Right.
The next 10 years is for the third generation. So they're building for their
Yeah.
children's children, whereas
So-
we are monopolizing ourselves because we're hustling and we're pulling in this money and we're spending it. We're just throwing away and we're doing it frivolously. Like, we got to do better. We got to do better with financial literacy. We do.
But they got to start talking about it in the schools. We have to start speaking about it. It has to be something that's implemented. And I don't know for the life of me why it's not something that is already implemented into our system and into our school, because it's something.
Oh,
that we
no,
need.
Well, our school systems is still copyrighted in 1996 and we're in 2018.
Right.
They're still learning materials from time when we was in high school or whatever, what have you. So if they're not, if our state or our city and then they're not financially accurate enough to upgrade, then that's just a deal. But that doesn't leave a space to where we can homeschool our children.
Yeah,
Right.
homeschool
Because if we
learning.
want that strength and we want that power in numbers, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna do what we gotta do to make sure our babies are being touched with the brain, with the
And
power.
those mothers that are doing it, don't just do it for your children. I feel like if you have the voice and you're doing it for your
You
children
have the platform.
and you have that platform, spread that out.
Right.
Spread that
And
out
make
to
it
the
available
kids
for
on your
others.
block. Spread that out to the kids
Exactly.
in your neighborhood.
Because all African American children don't have behavior problems. They're
Very
bored.
much so.
They're
much
bored.
so. Yeah.
We are
Nothing
ingenious.
keeps their interest.
Exactly.
Yes.
Nothing keeps their interest. There's no way you can sit in a room with 30 people for an hour and a half and be substantially and be entertained.
Right.
We can go sit down at a
Especially if you don't know
restaurant.
what they talking about.
Right. They're most definitely.
Yeah, like-
And the instructor too.
Right. And that's sad that we have our favorite teachers, like back what you said when we were speaking earlier, as far as just not having that love in the community and having that love. A lot of kids, they have a favorite teacher. Shout out to Miss Wilson from Northeast High School. That was my favorite teacher at Northeast. But we have those one or two teachers that you know care about you, that really care and really, really want to see you succeed. And we should have more of that. Our young Black kids should not be afraid of love, because it's so abnormal to them that they're just like, oh my God, you want to be nice to me.
Right. Why are you being nice to me?
What?
Why are you being nice to me?
Right.
I love you is almost, it's not as common as I thought.
I've heard men say that they don't say I love you because they've never had their parent or parents say I love you to them. Like that's the worst. And I'll be feeling like, oh my God, you mean to tell me you've never had somebody tell you they love you?
Right. So
Like
then
that
they
is the
don't know how
most
to love.
saddening.
Yeah.
Oh,
And like you said, it's a
trickles
It's
down.
a trickle.
If I don't know how to love, how can I love my spouse?
right.
But a lot of people need to take the time out to figure those things out
Right.
before they hop in relationships.
Yeah, figure
That's
your spouse
another
out
conversation.
before.
Yeah. We'll talk about that on another day.
We'll have to have a lady show for that.
Yeah. Exactly.
We also have like another question on people's minds.
So, you know, the majority, I would say, of the Black community vote Democrat. You know, my mother voted Democrat. You know, most of people in my family voted Democrat. Now, as you said earlier, like they have tax breaks or, you know, things of that nature. Now, are we misled voting Democrat? Because some say it's to pacify us.
I'm independent. It's some things that Democrats do that I agree with. It's some things that Democrats do that I don't agree with.
Right.
Republicans do that I agree with that I don't agree with.
Right.
So I'm independent.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to go.
Yeah.
I mean, vote Democrat. You know, you go to the same BS.
Well, everybody thinks that the Democratic vote is substantially made to
for the blacks.
provide for the middle class.
Yeah.
That's not always completely true.
No,
Because
not.
everything about Democrats and everything Democratic is not something that's going to uplift or is going to waiver any type of substantiated poverty. Anything that's going to. All Democrats are not for just for that census, but it goes back to what we was talking about earlier, where we say how we got to get back in our homes, how we got to teach governments and economics, and how we have to teach. That's something that we have to teach about. We got to teach about the Democratic Party, and we have to teach about the Republican Party.
People just vote, just be voting like, hey, you know, this is the Democrat vote.
I think a lot of people get confused.
That is the truth.
And I think I think it's very confusing for a lot of people that, you know, you read the history books and at one point in time the parties swapped. So a lot of people are very confused on how that process works and who's really for me. But like you said, I feel like one of the 2018 words is free thinker.
Yes.
And I feel like just being independent and just being able to actually research those people, because those people that are my age, 27, you know, in that age, we've only gotten a chance to vote twice.
Yeah.
We've only gotten a chance to vote twice. So out of that 2 times, you know what I mean? This is very new to us. Voting is very new to us.
Right.
And I feel like that just brings it on. Let's push it on our people to really research and really know and really get out there. But like I said, it also puts the pressure on us, people that really want to get out there and not necessarily run, but I want to help you succeed. So we can get out there and spread
and we need to put a rub on just getting the process, pushing the process through. We got to get into more families and get into more households to let them know that it is okay to want to be a part of government. It's okay to want to learn about government. It's okay to want to be a part of economics. It's okay to want to be a part of politics. Our kids, our millennial kids, and you said you've only voted twice. Y'all only voted twice. I'm gonna say I voted a couple times, but saying that to say, any children that I've interacted with or encountered under the age of 18, when you bring that subject up, it's like, oh man, vote for what? Our vote don't count.
Right.
It don't matter. It's not real.
Mhm.
They're gonna do what they want to do anyway. They're gonna give us what president they want to give us anyway. So we have to just get the substance. We gotta get the facts.
Break
We gotta
that
bring the. We gotta break the cycle.
Yes.
And it sounded like
Mhm.
it's about to be looking like that. We're gonna have to learn how to start to homeschool our children and stop putting that burden and putting that job in the hands of our
other
government
people.
and in our
Mhm.
state system, because
Yes,
the state
ma'am.
system and the school system is going from school to penitentiary.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Too quick.
It's set
Too
up
quickly.
that way,
Mhm.
strategically that way. Who wants their 18-year-old seed to be going straight to prison from school?
Right.
And you're not even teaching, you're not even learning a full basis of full history, African American history. African American history is just not, it's not even a class that's implemented
I didn't
in
get to
an
African
addendum,
American history till
period.
college. It's sad.
That's something that you do in college, and you have to choose to do
you
it.
had to choose to do it. It wasn't something that they.
So we don't
made
even know
you
about
do,
ourselves.
right.
We know about everybody else. We don't even know about
And it
ourselves.
ain't even true or real.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Some of the things,
They
yes.
just wrote down what they wanted us to believe.
Yeah, and therefore you gotta go way back
Yep.
in history. Be
Right.
Like, oh dang.
But our
so
big
that's
mamas,
crazy.
they didn't know better either. All they knew was what they learned from where they learned. So we can't put it on nobody. We
But
can't
now-
put the
yeah.
burden on nobody.
And a
now
lot
we
of
got the
that-
internet.
Yeah, and a lot of that generation didn't have a chance to succeed back then. When my grandfather graduated from high school, the only place he could go was LU. LU was the only university that you could go in the Missouri area because that was the only school that accepted Black people.
Yeah.
So it's like where I feel like a lot of people are still hoping and praying on the older generation to give us that knowledge, and I feel
That
like
they
it's time
don't
for
have.
us. Right?
And we got
we're trying to have them give us something that we don't have, and we need to get it ourselves for sure.
Ms. Cheryl Ferguson said this upcoming election is the one that will start the process of forming the next electoral college.
That is
Yes,
right.
ma'am. Mhm.
And that is true.
That
That's
is
very,
true.
very
That-
true.
that's
And then
that's
we
gonna
have
be a big
another
step.
comment that says we have to educate our parents so our youth will also
Yes,
know.
ma'am.
That is something that we was
Yes,
just
ma'am.
That's what I said. We need
Getting
to start creating
getting
groups. And
like you just said, adult
Definitely.
classes together, because we have too
Definitely.
many adults that do not
Not
know
know.
how to read, that do not know how to sit down and create
Yeah.
a paragraph that makes sense, because we're so used to texting and people are just skim reading. They're not really reading things. So I feel like the art of reading is dying, and I feel like we really need to get some type of book drive or something together, so that way we are able to reach those kids, because
That
a lot of
definitely
this,
can happen.
if we keep letting up to the school district, it'll keep failing.
And then Mr. Thurman Davis says that we have candidates that are running on August 7th that we need to sign up to join their campaigns. I believe that we should do that as well,
Yes,
so we
ma'am.
can be active,
Oh,
alarmed,
yeah.
and involved.
I've
Yep.
canvassed
Yeah.
before. Let's get out there.
I know I
Let's
have
get out
fun
there.
canvassing.
I,
I think I
do.
did the last year for Obama,
Yeah.
and
Uh-huh.
it was fun. It was really fun. We was doing we did the before vote though. Like we went to
Okay.
help people, like the elderly people that did like the paper vote.
Yeah.
Like we would drive around to their house and sit
Yep.
down and talk to them and have them
Yeah.
sign, give them the
Canvassing.
water.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you
Canvassing is
be-
gonna be big.
you
because
meet
so
many people
need to be-
canvassing.
Yeah, people need to be taught.
And
Yeah,
it's a
so-
good way to meet people. It's definitely a good networking.
Definitely
Like,
a good
I
way to
met so
touch.
many Black people that own these mansions over off of Gillum, over in the Gladstone area,
Right.
off of Cliff Drive, and they're really about something. So yeah, we need those people. We definitely
right.
need those people.
Is that right, Terrence?
Huh?
So is another comment section?
Well, one more. I wanted to talk about the athletes and entertainers, the ones that has millions of dollars. Should they give back more,
Into their
give
hometown,
more to the community?
to their hometown.
I mean,
That's a
But
touchy
why are they
one.
That's
obligated?
touchy.
Yeah,
But
that's
why,
touchy.
why
Yeah.
would they be obligated?
because
Right.
a lot of times, like with the whole kneeling thing, a lot of them are scared to lose their job and they have nothing to bounce
Right.
back on. So
Right.
would it be wise for them to build a system?
No, it
to
would be
where-
wise for them to invest in something
Yes, yeah.
that they can
And that's what it
Well,
is.
start a business
That's
or
what
Right.
I mean.
something like
That's
that.
what I mean.
Right,
Yeah.
because kneeling doesn't put a kid through college, so you cannot
Right.
kneel, and that's okay. And kneeling is kneeling. Just because you kneel, it says something. I'm not going to take away from it. It says something, but it doesn't say enough.
So just imagine the net worth of African American enterprise. Imagine if we got 200, at least 200 of African American enterprise to just come together
Yeah.
as one
Because
unit
Black Wall Street.
and just throw some money in there.
Black Wall Street.
What do you think we're gonna do? we're gonna swipe this place.
Yeah.
But it's I think it's like their own. They don't have an obligation, do they?
I don't think that there's an obligation because you made your money the way you wanted to make your money, and you're free to do what you want to do. But what I do think is that we should focus on those athletes that do that. I mean, you have those TIs, you have those Marshawn, you have those people that do come out to the community and they do reach back. Meek Mills has a foundation in Philly that he does for his football and boxing for the kids in the community. So I feel like those people that we do have that are out there doing that, I feel like focus on those people, because focusing on the people that are not, and it's their money, it's kind of hard. But
because you got a lot of money, you need to give back.
Right.
It's the nice thing to do. It's the right thing to do, but you don't. It's not.
But not only that though, we have to build strategies though to not make our children be emotionally biased and feel like they need to be a basketball player, a football player, or an entertainer to actually make it in the world and be somebody that's worth network. And you know, I mean, they're different things.
When Lil Pump sit on SoundCloud and make $30,000 in one day.
You're right.
Clicks. Like it's kind of hard because social media has grown so far,
and it has so much power. Social media has so much power right now.
Has a lot of power.
My sons are starting their own business.
See,
they're 7 and 9.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jay.
Shout out to Jay.
All right, we'll be looking forward.
I'm sorry, guys. We changed the subject, but I do see your comments, Mr. Thurman and DeMonte. I see your comments.
So what kind of question was they? Did they want to have answered?
Thurman said we have candidates that need phone bank workers, and DeMonte said you got one of our own running for city council, but this is our community. It starts with us. If we model them, then our youth and others will get behind, which is true.
It is right.
Which is
true. Like I said, you see Lakeisha out here. Guess what? Young women gonna come out here like, dang, look at her. That's black girl magic. They see me out here, they be like, dang, that's he's doing it. You know what I'm saying? They see LaShawn out there, like, oh, okay, man, here we go.
Right.
Then we got Atlanta over here. You know,
I did want to say something really quickly. Shout out to everybody. I did want to speak just really quickly, just to let everybody kind of know what's going on with me. Again, my name is Atlanta Johnson, and I am actually starting a non-for-profit organization, and it's kind of going to be founded around my daughter, who does have gastroschisis, which is a disability that she was born with. She'll be 2 in July, and it's something that I'm kind of reaching out to for those mothers that deal with children that have a disability, because it is very, very hard when you have a child with a disability, regardless of what that disability is. It is very, very difficult. So those mothers, if we do have any mothers that are out there that are listening in, definitely send us over your information, so that way I'm able to reach out to you, because it's something that is that's in the works that I'm growing, and it's my baby. So those people that would like to be a part of it, definitely reach out to me, because it's something that I'm really excited about, and I know it's going to be amazing. So thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Me too.
Yeah. See, that's what I need. I need all of our Black ladies to get out there, because I want people to see our faces, and that's what it's all about, because we don't have enough of our faces.
And we have to let people know they're not alone, because some people that's dealing with that, they think that they're like the only people, because it's just like, I think the majority of people they stay shut in, but like this is America. It's a free world. We should be able to live comfortably and let everybody and bring awareness. Exactly.
You know, it's like separate but equal.
Yes.
Yes.
There we go.
That's definitely.
Yeah. But if we got any athletes that want to give some money out, though, definitely all these teams that we got. I know we do see a lot of the Chiefs players in the Kauffman Stadium that gives back a lot of money to the city. So that's a good thing. That's always a positive thing.
And if you want to send a response, email
support Black money. Yes.
If you want to send a response, email kuaw985@gmail.com. You can also call in at 816-599-6893. Our web is kuaw.org, and our Facebook is KUAW LPFM 98.5. Tune into the radio app.
That is right. This radio station was built in the community for the community, and this is the platform for us right now. So if you want to get involved more into your community, you need to tune into this station, and you also need to get involved in the community and give back.
Effective listeners. It's a great advancement.
Oh yes, definitely.
Tune
Support
in,
Black
tune
money.
in.
Black Lives Matter.
Black lives do
Yes.
matter. Yes, Black Lives Matter. I love my T-shirt.
Black
I'm
lives.
not saying they only matter. I'm just saying that we got to prioritize. We got to put ourselves first. That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Terrence, for your.
And we got Terrence over here. Terrence Allen.
We got
Tech.
Terrence and
You know, he over there
Allen
whipping it
Terrence
up.
on
Two
the
hands.
ones and twos.
on the ones and twos. You know, we messy though, cause y'all know, like back in the day when they would have the MCs, you know, they would say the MC name first, and then they would be like, so they'd be like MC Light, and then they'd be like, so we gotta say like MC Terrence, and then Humanomics.
Terrence came
I
through.
had to put people in their place every time, but we got you though, T. We got you.
Yep. Terrence
And then we got
Allen, that's
Mr.
it.
Walker back there in the
Yeah.
sideline.
There you go.
Thank you, Mr. Walker, for making it possible
still
for our
fighting.
voices to be heard.
Yeah, he's still
Over
fighting,
radio.
still fighting over here, you know. We fighting with him. Well, thank you for tuning in to Humanomics. My name is Tanner Kasky, and we got to close out with.
Again, my name is Atlanta Johnson. It's been my pleasure speaking with you guys today.
And this is Lakeishaville. Don't forget to like our page, Sandy's Kids on Facebook. That's SANDISKIDS.
And this is LaShawn, Save Our Sons, Save Our Daughters, nonprofit.org. You can find me on Facebook at Save Our Sons, Save Our Daughters, or elmonet82@gmail.com.
All right, now we're out.
Ooh, that was fun, y'all.
We're going to have to organize.
Yeah.
No, y'all have no idea, because I've been on the set with nothing but men since the show started, for real. And I've been the only lady